And I'm Sade, and we'll be interviewing these two young men. Can you please present your name for us?
I'm Salvatore.
And I'm Marley.
Okay, how you guys doing today?
Good, thank you.
And I will be asking you, what do you know about bullying?
I know it's a serious issue. It's an issue that I've dealt with. Friends have dealt with. Even up to recently, like I'm 22 years old, I still feel it in a different sense. You know, it's not just in the schools. I know it is still very prominent in the schools. You know, you hear it all the time in the news. You know, kids being quartered and stuff. It's a serious issue.
What do you know about bullying?
Same here. I know that as of late, it's been, I guess, a little more prevalent. But I feel like it probably shouldn't have taken this long to become a big deal. But just the basic stuff, what happens.
Why do you think it took so long to be noticed?
I think everybody just dismissed it as kids being kids for a while, but I think when people started, killing themselves and committing suicide over it, that's when people realized maybe something should be done.
And what do you think that statement means? Because we've been hearing it a lot during our interviews, kids being kids. What does that mean to you?
I mean, I guess it's true to a statement to a point, but I guess it's just like kids don't understand the repercussions of what they do. I mean, they're kids, so for them, I don't think they fully understand like what it can do to someone long term.
Have you ever been bullied? Would you like to tell us about your personal experience?
I mean, I got picked on for my height a lot, and then but I got over that pretty fast. But like other than that, it was just being in like I was like 14 and still and stuff like that. So not liking sports.
Did you feel alone?
Not completely. Like I guess the worst was 7th grade. I didn't have a lot of friends then, but like once I got to 8th grade, I had a pretty big group of friends, so we just helped all each other.
Did you have a person to talk to about your issue?
I just whichever one of my friends.
You just dealt it with by yourself?
Yeah, most of the time I just dealt with it.
What about you? Have you ever been bullied?
Yeah, I mean, I get bullied pretty much like entire life, really. As kindergarten all the way through high school. Different reasons. For things that I liked. When I was younger, I liked mermaids. I got made fun of a lot for liking mermaids. I like more girly stuff. I like Sailor Moon and other like more feminine things. And people would bully me. I didn't play sports. I was also I was overweight when I was younger. It was pretty big, and I got made fun of a lot. But especially on the bus, I know there was times where I refused to go on the bus because I couldn't deal with it.
Have you ever been a bully? Did you remember?
Yes, and I noticed it is a bit of a vicious cycle, but I know without even knowing it, I would pick on other people too.
Would you like to tell us about that personal experience?
Well, I know there was a girl that I used to sit with at lunchtime, and I wasn't really friends with her, but I would make jokes to her because I'm a jokester, and I would say I'd make jokes to her, but it got to the point where I didn't really realize at first that my jokes were going towards more like insulting, just being vicious, attacking, and I've had other situations like this with friends too, where it's gotten to a point where I'm not really just joking around with them. I was being malicious and not realizing it.
So you were bullying someone without realizing?
Yes.
What made you realize that you were?
Because I saw how the person reacted. I saw there wasn't laughs, there wasn't a ha-ha, you got me, or this. The person was getting really upset, and I realized I was being no different than the other people that bullied me.
How about you? Have you ever been a bully?
I've never been the bully to someone's face, but there have been people I don't like who I've made fun of with friends and stuff. But I can't really say I've never done it directly to someone.
So do you have any younger siblings?
I have a baby sister.
Did you ever bully her?
No, I mean there's a huge I'm 19 and she's 18.
Oh, okay.
So it was never really a situation where if I made fun of her, that would just be wrong. She's a little kid.
Have you ever thought about taking a stand against bullying? And if you did, what kind of ideas did you have?
Well, I think the school system should crack down a bit more, because I know growing up in school, I feel really the teachers didn't care, guidance counselors. I don't know if it's changed now. I've been at high school for a few years now, but when I was going to school, it wasn't I wasn't a jock, I wasn't an A+ student, so really I wasn't noticed by teachers. You know, and usually they were the bullies, you know, the jocks, the A+ students, you know, it's the artsy kids, the kids who just want to be on their own, deal with their own issues. They're usually the victims.
Okay, thank you for completing our interview.
No problem.
Again, my name is Charday, and thank you for sharing your story.